Okay, so this is just gonna be a BFDI elimination order. Not the one that Simon's doing, but the one that Jack and Jellyfy did. Because obviously, Simon didn't finish his. Alright, so I'm just gonna introduce everyone the way they were introduced in BFDI BFDI 1A, Take the Plunge. So in order is match, pencil, bubble, flower, ice cube, needle, pen, blocky, woody, teardrop, leafy, tennis ball, snowball, rocky, eraser, pen, spongy, fiery, coiny, and golf ball. Alright, so these are the 20 contestants. And Pin and Leafy choose the team. So Leafy picks Ice Cube, Teardrop, Needle, Snowball, who's next? Oh yeah, that's right. Coiny, Tennis Ball, Golf Ball, Flower, and Rocky. And Pin picks Pencil, Bubble, Match, Pen, Fiery, Eraser, Blocky, Spongy, and Woody. So yeah, these are the teams. Leafy's team is going to be called the Squashy Grapes, and Pin's team is going to be called the Squishy Cherries. So yes, the Squishy Cherries lose, and Flower is eliminated for being mean. So she gets sent to the TLC with the pen saying, yeah, you know, from BFDIVV episode 6. Alright. Then the Squishy Cherries lose, and Spongy gets eliminated for being fat. Oh, he can actually fit in the TLC. Then the Squishy Cherries lose again, and Blocky is eliminated because he and Pen cheated on their tests. I'm actually kind of surprised that Pen didn't got squad votes in that episode. Anyways, once again, the Squishy Cherries lose again, and Woody is eliminated because he has a fear of everything. Okay. Alright, and then they lose again, and the Squishy Cherries lose again, and Pin is eliminated because she doesn't use her win tokens and was bossy. So yeah, let this be a lesson. Anyways, look at this. There used to be 20. Now we just lost 5, so we got 15 left. And 15 is divisible by 3. See? I'll show you. So we got the alliance, so match, pencil, and bubble. And the other 3, so eraser, pen, and fiery. Then we got the grades. There's 9 of them, so yeah. SB is paired up with Rocky and Golf Ball. Don't they make a great team? Anyways, we got Leafy, Tennis Ball, and Teardrop, and Coiny, Ice Cube, and Needle. So yes. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Needle's eliminated because she slaps people all the time. If I knew BFDI was a thing, and if I was born a bit earlier, like maybe if I was 12 around, or maybe 11 around 2010, then I would definitely vote out Coiny for being mean and bossy. And okay, so yes, Needle's eliminated, but there isn't enough space, so let's just... In fact, she actually, in BFDI 9, she actually comes close to escaping the TLC, but no, it's Blocky. Alright, so then Blocky rejoins the game and gets put onto the Squishy Grapes team. Then, here's what Rocky does. So, Rocky takes in tennis ball, golf ball, coiny, and there's something I forgot to mention. And BFDI 7, the Graves pick Fiery onto their team, but then Rocky chooses Fiery for his team, which is now another name. Anyways, first, second, elimination, Snowball and Teardrop got the most votes, 5 and 18, I remember. And so yeah. So, Snowball, Teardrop, Snowball. So, the reason why Teardrop's eliminated is because everyone chose because Snowball was chosen over her, so she's sent to the TLC. Alright, so yeah. First, second, third, Gulple and Rocky are eliminated. If I remember, 12 and 15. Yeah, 12 and 15, because Gulple used her win token and she had 6 votes. So yes, but that still doesn't help her for being the top 2, and for the entire cherries choosing Rocky over her. I actually kind of like Rocky, actually. And, Gulpo was a big bossy, so that's why everyone chose her, and chose Rocky over her. So, yeah, TLC time. Okay, the pen thing has to go. Alright, that's better. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, first, second, third. Fiery is the only one safe. He didn't even have to use his win token, even though the announcer didn't even mention it, but whatever. Anyways, I'm not sure. It was pretty obvious, but Coin was screwed either way. It's they weren't gonna choose Coiny anyways. But TB brought up the fact that he won't do anything good except slap Fiery all day long. It's like these two will just slap each other. And since Coiny was up for elimination along with TB, they chose TB. But it didn't do anything good because the teams were dissolved. So, yes. So then, Bubble, Snowball, where's Rocky? Rocky and Tennis Ball fell into the danger zone. I just kind of felt bad for TB because it was unfair since he didn't have arms, and Leafy helped Ice Cube. So yeah, if you watch BFDI 12, you'll understand why. Yeah, so you'll understand why if you watched BFDI 12. But anyways, Snowball was voted out because he was so angry and made everything and ruined everything. Oh my gosh, there's not enough space. Whatever, we'll get to that later. Anyways, so here's who's at the bottom again. So once again, Rocky and Tennis Ball are in the bottom 4, and they brought Match and Ice Cube with them, and people didn't like how Match was starting to become a bad character, mean, so they voted for her to be eliminated. But this is where things get crazy. You see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out. And so the announcer decided to let one of them rejoin the game. And while everyone was so competitive, Spongy rejoined the game because he had the most votes with 38. And I don't remember the order, but where's Leafy, Fiery, Ice Cube, and Eraser are up for elimination, and for some reason, Eraser was eliminated. I don't know. Like, I guess people were tired of him. I don't know. I guess people didn't like him that much. I guess they liked the other three more. I don't know why they voted out Eraser, but whatever. I actually kind of felt like he was unfairly voted out. I mean, he was up for elimination, which was fair, but in my opinion, he didn't deserve to be eliminated. Anyways, now we're doing the taco and barfing challenge. Anyways, Pen, Bubble, and Rocky were all up for elimination, and because Pen has cheating problems, that gave him the boot. And we're not putting the Pen thing back, so yeah. I'm sorry, Pen. Anyways, everyone but Fiery was up for elimination. You know, because he scored the points. And Blocky was eliminated because he drained every Bubble's points and Pencil and Leafy. And yeah. He was eliminated again. Then something happens, which you're not gonna believe. Actually, two things happen. No, three. One is a contestant vote. So, Leafy, Ice Cube, and Tennis Ball were all up for elimination. And here's what happens. Fiery votes for Ice Cube. Bubble and Match vote for Tennis Ball. And Spongy and Rocky vote for Leafy. So Ice Cube's safe, but the other two are tied. So they had a tiebreaker, and because Tennis Ball didn't complete it, he got eliminated. And David rejoins, which is good. So yes, and he actually managed to escape the danger zone because Spongy, Fiery, and Pencil were up for elimination, and luckily Spongy and Fiery were saved because nobody ever voted for Pencil before. Now they had the opportunity to. So it's TLC time for Pencil. Then David got eliminated because he kept saying, "Oh, seriously?" So yes. Once again, it's a contestant vote. But before we do anything, I want to point out that Bubble and Leafy had immunity. So, yeah. And where's Rocky? Oh, there he is. Alright, so let's start. Alright. Flower votes for Ice Cube. We're just gonna keep her in because she rejoined the game. Sorry for the spoiler, but whatever. And then Spongy's still here. We'll get to that in a couple of seconds. First, where's Blocky? So Blocky votes out Fiery for no reason. I know, put the fire out, whatever. And then Woody votes for Ice Cube. I don't know why. And then back to Spongy. Penn states out the fact that Spongy was already eliminated in BFDI 2 and 3, and he didn't deserve to win. Then Ice Cube and TD voted out Fiery. Then we got Gulpball who votes out Ice Cube because she had no dimples. Yeah, you get the point. Then something happens. Actually, two things happen. So we're gonna need Coiny and Snowball. So the first thing that happens is that Coiny was gonna vote for Fiery, but then he decides to vote for Fiery. Then Snowball votes for Ice Cube because it gets really hot in TLC and he needs help cooling down. And everybody does the same. So Ice Cube is then eliminated because everyone needs to cool the TLC down. Probably torture for Ice Cube. So yeah. So So let's just put everyone and Ice Cube into the TLC except for Flower, cause she gets to rejoin for some reason. I don't know. In fact, I actually don't know why Blocky got to rejoin. I don't know. I guess people just liked him, cause you know, Eraser and Pen were still in the game at that time. But whatever. I kind of like Blocky now. Alright, so everybody goes back into the TLC. Alright. Alright, just... And that's better. And we have enough space to eliminate one more person. Well, it's not gonna be Spongy because Leafy won the contest, then gave her immunity to Spongy, so he's safe. Then the announcer gets destroyed. Don't worry, he'll come back soon, and you're not gonna believe this. So, like, I was checking the results in BFDI 22 earlier today, and Flower and Rocky had the most votes. You're not gonna believe this, but believe it or not, which is sad because Rocky, my favorite character, is eliminated with 319 votes, all because of his barfing problem. So, yes, sad TLC for him. And then Spongy gets re-eliminated because he didn't do anything in the BFDI 22 challenge. So we're just going to put him here since there's not enough space. Then we're down to Bubble, Fiery, Leafy, and Flower. Then Flower gets eliminated because she was being even more meaner. So, we're just gonna put her here, cause actually, no, we're gonna let everyone out of the TLC right now. Cause now they're gonna decide who they want to win. Even though it was the voters that was gonna choose, but we're gonna do it anyways. So, Flower chooses Leafy because she's a plant. Blocky chooses Leaf, no, I forgot, Spongy. Blocky chooses Leafy because Fiery's too deadly and Bubble's fun to kill. Woody, Leafy, where's Pen? Because, you know, Pen and Leafy had an alliance. And Needle, the slapper, votes Fiery and gets slapped. Teardrop doesn't vote, but we're gonna let her out of the TLC anyways. Golf Ball votes for Leafy. Cornea votes for Leafy, and definitely not Fiery. Snowball votes for Leafy. Match votes for Bubble and gets slapped. Eraser votes for Leafy. Pen votes for Leafy. Tennis Ball votes for Leafy. And Pencil was gonna vote for Bubble, but because everybody threatened her, she voted for Leafy. David, Ice Cube, and Rocky. Alright. I'm actually kind of surprised that he made it this far. I hope he makes it this far in Teapot. Well, anyway. Anyways, Bubble comes in third. Leafy comes in second, and Fiery comes in first. So that's the BFDI VV. So that's the BFDI vote. And the announcer, he flies away, but then comes back to do BFDIA, just off screen. So yeah, that's all, and see you later.